Or?
Even at the federal level, ENDA is getting very close. The Employment Non-Discrimination Act at the federal level, which will include sexual orientation and gender identity and expression in the federal anti-discrimination laws for employment.
Yeah.
That won't help with landlords and other services, but at least it'll help on the employment front.
Yeah. It's a step in the right direction. And certainly we'll take it.
It starts, I think, pushing the culture towards acceptance.
Well, yeah, I mean,
It's an inroad.
You know, I've heard the argument made that with the same-sex marriage, especially in Maine, you know, public opinion spoke. You know, when you actually put it to the voters, the democratic process worked. They voted it down. I wonder how many white landowners in the South would have voted to abolish slavery
Right.
if it was put to the democratic process.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
The-
An excellent point.
The reason that we have an electoral college and a representative government is because popular opinion is not always the best policy.
Right.
Right.
It's not always the right policy.
Yes, and anti-discrimination laws are intended to protect the few from the many, aren't they?
Yeah.
So sometimes we as a people can be misguided.
Right.
We have done it many times in the past, and
It says, in order to form a more perfect union, not that you're going to form it.
right.
We're trying to.
Yeah, very interesting. So,
So
anything?
a challenge in Florida, that's good.
Yeah, challenges are good. We need challenges everywhere.
Yeah.
You know. So, anyway, anything coming up on the calendar? Anything we need to talk about?
There are, I just don't remember them.
Well, let's see. So I'm seeing a PFLAG meeting on Monday, December 14th, at Noang Baptist Church.
Yep, that's a monthly occurrence.
New London People's Forum on Monday, December 21st.
Yeah. Our friends at the New London People's Forum, we love them.
Which may not be around
I know,
in January.
I know.
Why is that?
Not enough participation.
Oh,
I'm not sure if it's actually happening, but that's what I've heard, is that they're going to disband because, you know, there's a lot of people who are interested, and then the meeting time shows up and it's the same three people.
Yeah, this kind of happens to us a bit too.
On the upshot, apparently the relaunch of the New London People's Forum has initiated the revitalization of oh nuts, I forgot the name.
Oh, right.
There's a men's club, a men's night out.
Yeah, at one of the local restaurants.
I can't remember the name of it. Fellas. The fellas group.
Yeah.
It's a bunch of guys that get together once or twice a month and go to a restaurant, and it's a guys' night out
Yeah.
okay.
for guys in the area.
Well, good for them.
Yeah.
But apparently that got sort of refired from folks hooking up in the London People's Forum.
Yeah.
So I think it used to be like a fathers group or a support group of some kind, but it sort of turned into a men's social support group. It seems to be. But
Yeah. Anyway, speaking about PFLAG, we still would like to get somebody from PFLAG to come on our show. If anybody out there from PFLAG is watching,
someone
would like
other
to
than
come on.
Kate. Kate is more than willing to come on, but
Yes, and certainly Kate and
Kate's welcome to. But
yeah, she
we
can come on
really
anytime
want
she
to
wants.
get.
Hi, Kate. And Sandy, hi Sandy, if you're watching. I think Sandy probably isn't in an area where she can watch us, but I know Kate watches us weekly. Our wonderful friends at the Alliance for Living. We did do recently did the candlelight vigil walk
for World AIDS Day on December 1st.
Yeah, which was really nice. We went and walked with candles and safe
Electric
candles, so we didn't get burned.
Battery-operated candles.
Yeah.
Callie didn't set anything on fire.
I didn't set myself on fire, which was really cool. And it was really lovely, and we had a balloon release thing at
Yep.
the park
Yep.
across from the Alliance for Living.
We walked from the march from the Sailors and Soldiers Memorial up to Williams Park.
Which was it was good, and it was
They
very
had
very neat. And,
whole bunches of white balloons.
yeah,
They handed out, said a little prayer, and
released
did
them
a
into the night sky with the moonlight. It was really pretty.
moonlight balloon release. Yep.
It was, and with the white was really good, a good pick for the night launch, and it was really very moving.
And then we went into the Alliance for Living, and there was a lot of very moving speeches from people that have been impacted by HIV and AIDS.
It was very tearful evening, but
And a very thankful evening.
Yeah.
The work that the folks at the Alliance for Living are doing is invaluable in this county.
Yes, and I was very very happy to be in some way part of that.
And then they fed us.
And they fed us too, and they had the girls from the College come and
Oh.
sing, which was really lovely, and yeah, but it was good anyway.
They were very lovely, and they were very jealousy-inducing.
Yes, they were also all these. Yeah, it's not fair. They're all gorgeous. It's like wow.
So yeah, the girls, the women's a cappella group from College.
They were very nice. It was lovely. They sang
Two
quite
songs.
wonderfully.
Yep.
But yeah, it was a very nice night and very moving. And yeah, I was very pleased.
So on that note, we need to remind people that the Alliance for Living currently has their giving trees deployed.
Yes.
They're looking for donations to help the families with children who are affected by HIV and AIDS here in this corner of the state. I believe they have giving trees at the Alliance for Living across from Williams Park. They have one, I think, at College, one at Frank's Place, one at the Mystic Aquarium in the Sea of Trees, and I'm not going to remember where the fifth one is. I think they might have one down at Mitchell too now.
Very neat.
They've got names of people on them with ages, and they'd like you to go take a name off the tree, buy a gift for that child, and return it to the place unwrapped that you got the name from. Then they'll go around and collect them and give the gifts to the parents, who will then wrap the gifts in the same wrapping paper, so all the gifts under the tree look alike.
Yeah.
And will help take care of the kids and the families who are affected by HIV and AIDS.
Yeah. What a lovely idea. But anyway, wonderful work that they do, and they are certainly our friends. So anyway. Moving on, you are off on a quest tomorrow.
Okay.
Which, I don't know, maybe can I talk about that a little bit?
Sure.
Is that okay? Tara is off to Montreal tomorrow to interview
Dr. Broussard.
Dr. Broussard, who is a prospective surgeon for gender reassignment surgery.
Yep.
So that's going to be very cool. So
Yep.
Go explore Montreal and check out Dr. Broussard, who is very, very nice, and his staff is wonderful.
What's the name of the province I need to go take a sojourn through? The little section of the...
Saint-Hubert.
Saint-Hubert.
There's so many wonderful shops at Saint-Hubert, and everybody's so nice there. And I could tell you stories about Saint-Hubert. It's just...
Well, you need to tell them stories.
But yeah, it's wonderful. Montreal is wonderful.
Provided you wear the right shoes.
Oh yeah, well, okay, so I wore the wrong shoes that day. I wasn't expecting it. Okay, I'll tell the little story. What time we have?
Half past.
Okay, I'll take 5 minutes to tell this little story. But it's funny because I just recently heard from my friend Lisa Angelina, who lives out in LA. I heard from her just out of the blue a few days ago. I hadn't heard from her in a little while, and she was actually with me on this particular day in Saint-Hubert. And this was actually the day before my surgery. I had surgery in Montreal with Dr. Broussard, and it was a November day. It was just about 2 years ago, and it was the day before my surgery. So I was checking into the hospital, which is right next door to La Maison de Convalescence, which is where I was staying, which is part of the complex. And so it was my last day before my surgery in Montreal, so